376, descending via 1000 X-ray.
3927 Denver approach, expect the auto runway 35 left now, the altimeter's 296.
Heading right, 267. Contact approach 133.62, we'll see. 3362, set 4737.
Southwest 3907 at 13,000, reduce speed to 210. Good night.
3235, Southwest 47.
United 267, reduce speed to 170, tough run.
179 at to join and eclipse visual 35 right till 2377.
United 267, contact tower 132.35. Have a good night.
Good night, United 267.
Heading 325 to join the 35 left localizer, southwest 3529.
Southwest 3907, turn right heading 290.
Right turn 290, southwest 3907.
Southwest 58, I'm sorry, Skywest 5836, over chord, contact tower 135.3.
133.62, we'll see you. Skywest 4716, cross dog at 210 knots, and contact approach 133.62.
3362, cross dog at 210 on speed. Appreciate the help, Skywest 4716.
Approach Delta 2376, we're at 13.9, descending within long Z1.
Delta 2376, Denver approach, runway 35 left.
Bad off again. 21, 25.1, descending via the ski 2 for 35 left with X-ray.
Southwest 1521, Denver approach, thanks. Yankee just became current. Expect the ILS runway 35 left, and the altimeters 2961.
2961, ILS 35 left, Southwest 1521.
Skywest 4716, 12-8, descending via the AL, crossing dog at 210, 34 left, 35 left.
Skywest 4716, Denver approach, right. Skywest 4737, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 8,000.
Right heading 260, descend to 8,000.
Skywest 3529, maintain 170 knots or greater to Diamond, no traffic ahead.
170 or greater to Diamond, Southwest 3529.
Southwest 3907, turn right heading 325, intercept the localizer.
325, intercept the 35 left localizer, Southwest 3907.
Southwest 3907, descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend 9,000, Southwest 3907.
Approach Skywest 5285 is 273, descending to Longs 1 with Yankee. Do you need the speed?
5 on the class 3 descent to 35 left.
American 122, Denver approach, expect the ILS runway 35 left, and the altimeters 2961.
5 left, 122.
Skywest 5285, Denver approach, expect the ILS runway 35 left, and the altimeters 2961.
Skywest 5285.
Southwest 3927, contact approach 133.62.
3362, we'll see you Southwest 3927.
Let's load up. Oh, my camera is not on. There we go. Nice overcast day here at Salt Lake City. Okay. Let's do some particulars here. Now that all these luggage guys are driving up, here comes the other luggage guy. And we'll get our fuel and if it's economy and PDC and all that happy stuff. Got a long flight ahead of us today. Now, gonna come over hither. We're gonna file this stuff. 126 passengers, 10,000 pounds of cargo. Because we've got ourselves an Airbus A320 flight on FS economy, 126 passengers. So we're going with that, Salt Lake to Vegas, flight level 320, and Legion 383 is our call sign today. All right, so for fuel purposes, let's round that up to 61. And zero fuel weight will be 129.9. Comes out to 58. 921. Plus, what was that, 61 for fuel, will be a grand total of 65,021. That is our takeoff weight. Then we'll come down hither and we've got altimeter of 2962. And we are departing south. That is with information Juliet. We'll double check that. Vegas is landing 26 left and 19ers, so we have our choice. So we're gonna pre-file IFR here. And we're slant Lima, we're gonna do clearance. Before I file, let's open this. So we'll have to log in a minute. So Salt Lake 32, we are not at heavy, we're at Airbus, blah 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 blah. File, flight plan is on file, and we are over here somewhere. So let's, what is wrong? Okay, let's bring this up. And select the login status option. Start your flight new order operation, and you can connect file, or you file then connect. All right, let's file then connect. So we'll do login. Crap. I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. what that was. Okay, so let's try. And first time, set the flight ID to your call sign, set the login to KUSA. USA. Okay. Let me move this over here. Yeah. Let me see why. Okay, so I just got a clearance. Got an ATC message. We are clear to Las Vegas Airport. Zone 1. EHK, so that's correct. We're going to maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 320 within 10 minutes. Departure is 128.1 and do not exceed 230 knots till advised. And squawk 1515. So we're going to accept. I think this somehow is messing with my weather. Not sure. I think it somehow messes with my FS Global Real Weather somehow. As soon as I started that, it kind of kicked the weather out. So maybe I need to start the weather over again. Yeah. Let me just exit that. And then we'll come back into there. Let's see if this, no, shit. Alright, why is it not connecting? This thing is causing issues, I think. Let me see if I exit that out completely. Let's see if that fixes it. think that might have broke it. No, it connected that time. All right, so now I can go to, there's definitely an issue with that. Force weather reload. So I'm gonna create a bug report with PilotEdge because they need to make it to where it is compatible, but no big deal. All right, let's turn on some power here. And we're gonna come down here and reset our fuel for 3,000. And hey, thanks for the follow there, my friend. Appreciate it. Just testing that new clearance, which it does work, but it kicks me off, it kicks my weather program off. But that's right. We can always get the clearance first, close out that program, and then start the weather program afterwards. So it's just like a network thing that the expert guys will fix in due time. All right, so we got fuel going, and I'll save my log, and that will help them. All right, we need some lights. I spelled that wrong. Yep, sure did. Navgraph.com, enter. And what did I miss here, Mr. Steve? Good thing I'm on time because I got a sim session with a friend who flies the A320 21, and we're doing shared cockpit. I have no idea what I'm doing on an Airbus. Well, I am pretty good with the Airbus. I fly Airbus more than any other airliner, so if you need if you have questions, feel free to ask, because I'm pretty comfortable with it because I fly these the most, and I just love the Airbus systems. Nothing wrong with Boeing, it's just different systems. I just prefer the Airbus systems. All right, let's go to my flightroute.com, ATIS, BHP, K, airport, there we are, and we're gonna go 61 for fuel, that's just for reference, and we're going to set that, and we'll set that, actually, yeah, that's fine. Let me do fuel, should be actually, let me turn this off because I'm doing FS economy for this flight. So we'll just do a quick fuel. So we'll do 6-1, and then I need to go to FS economy over here, and we're gonna go FS economy, and we're gonna refuel to 6-1. Is how many gallons? Let me see. 6. crap, how do I do this? 6,000. Weight of a pound is 6.5 gallons. Oh, let's do pounds. So 61. All right, kilogram 61 is 13,448. 13,448 divided by 6.5 is 2070 gallons. gallons. 2070 times 6.5 is 13,455. So that should give me at least 6.1. So then we'll come back over to the sim and we'll set that. And Steve, you fly the 747 and we did a 737 session yesterday and that took a bit. Oh, I bet. Are you using the Zebo mod? I've flown the Zebo mod like once or twice. It's a very, very good airplane. No doubt. All right, let me come back and we're gonna do FS economy. And we are already logged in, so we're gonna start the flight. Let me see if this works. Aircraft. Aircraft models? No. Yeah. Alright. A320. Alias should be A320. Set. Start. Alright, and then we're going to get a fault at some point. So that gave it 6380, so we're going to go 6381. 6381. $63.81 and passengers today 126. And so our zero fuel weight today is, let's see, 59,921. No, I'm sorry, 58,921 minus 52,828 plus 1,000 I left in cargo comes out to 793. And yes, I'm aware I'm doing this the hard way, but it's all right. All right, so now we should match sim brief 58,921, which we do. So that would be 58.9 and 27.9. $58.9, $27.9, and CG is in the middle, so we are good. We are good to go there. So the plane is full. We are tracking. I do need to get GPS location. You used the Zebo? Nice. Yeah, that's definitely an awesome plane. Alright. F's economy, we're good. I'm hooked up. We're going to be making some money. Passengers are loaded. I think my sounds are all the way up. Yep, sounds are up. So we're going to turn off the battery for a battery check. And And then we'll engine, we got 19 quarts of oil. And where's hydro? Here, hydro is full because you used the little arrows there. And then we shall make sure the batteries charge. So we'll get arrows on either side of these things. When we turn the battery back on, that way we know the batteries are charging. Good to go there. We'll do a APU fire test. And let's crank her up. Looks like the luggage guys are done, so we can where are they at? These guys. Tell those guys to drive away. And APU is firing on up. Bleed air cross feed will go over. And then we'll make sure the environment is working. This will start warming things up because it's super cold. It is 28 degrees Fahrenheit up in here. I love how the jar design ground things just drive through any other object. You might be able to fix that though, like depending upon the airport obviously. You might be able to set how they drive in and out. Now I've never messed with it, I just do whatever the default does, but I think there's ways that you can have more control over those things, but I only use them for a few seconds, so I don't really care to mess with it too much. Alright, APU gen's available, so we're going to go ahead and let the ground crew guys know that we're going to disconnect external power from here. So we'll click that. And now we're running off an APU generator, so we'll remove the ground power unit. And let me see. I did not mean that. Alright, let's come over here. Okay, so what I want to do is use, first off, my Eric is good. So we're going to go to init, and we are at Salt Lake City, and we are going to Las Vegas. So it's a little different with a Boeing. Airbus, you just do to and from right in a row. Pop it up there. If there is a custom route or a company route, it would pop up for you. And then we are flying Allegiant today. 380, is it 383? 830, 380, 383, yeah. So we'll pop that in there, and 100. And then we need to align the GPS. So we're just going to match it up with this one. 40, 47.2, and that is already good. You can also verify that by going to data, GPS, and the top position should match. So 40, 47.2, 40, 47.2, 111.587. So we're good there. Align on reference. Back to init. Our Tropa is, where's Tropa? Tropa today is right here, TRP. I'm going to go top climb, so we'll say 287. 287. So we'll put that there. That will help with fuel calculations. And our cruise is good. Okay. So we're going to cruise at 31, 30. I don't remember what I filed. Hang on, let me see what I filed here. I filed 32. Because we're going west. 32,000. We already got our PDC. I do want to get ATIS. So we're going to come down here and we're going to grab our ATIS. Salt Lake City. D-ATIS. For the MCP for the descent, which is open and which is managed, the dot is managed. If there's no dot next to it, then you're in open descent or open climb. Dot always means managed in an Airbus, and dot meaning that dot right there means managed. If there's no dot, then you're in control. If there's a dot, the airplane is in control. That's the easiest way to remember that. Alright, we're with Information Lima. And the altimeter is 2960. The temperature is -2. And the wind is 350 at 3. And they're taking off south. Okay, so all that is good. We're going to do 16 left here. And we're looking at 2960 for the altimeter. We'll do the same thing here. And the elevation at Salt Lake is 4227. So we are right on the money on both primary and standby. And we're going to monitor ground control while we're sitting here. And ground control is 123.775. 123.77. We'll pop that over to primary. Turn that on. 23.77. So now we're monitoring ground. And we got our clearance already. I'll bring seatbelts to full. And we'll start plugging away our flight plan. Alright, flight plan. Salt Lake, departure 16 left. Zone 1, and we're going to EHK, I believe. Yeah, EHK. So 16 left to SID, transition, temporary, insert, and then you'll always will have a disco after a manual. that you can't delete that. Unlike a Boeing, you delete all discos. With an Airbus, if you have a manual or a vector, there's always a disco after it. No, actually, I correct. If it says vector, then there's no disco. If it shows manual, there'll be a disco. That's the only time you'll see a disco. So if you can't delete it with an Airbus, that's something. All right, Vegas, we're gonna go with ILS 26 left. And that is
clearance Mach 2682 like that part of Phoenix.
CD, and we're doing it
2682
from
clearance cleared to Phoenix Airport, Wesleaf for departure, Lotion transition, then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 4154.
and we're gonna go from Casino.
Wesleaf for departure to Lotion, then as filed via the SID and 4154.
Okay.
American 2682, you're back correct.
So I guess this arrival does not have. It's from SINN. Let me see. KSINO. All right. So insert. And then we'll come down here, KSINO. There's no transition for this one, so we're going to clear out. We're going to clear out the disco between our SID and star. Insert, and now we can go through the plan. Make sure everything looks copacetic, which it do. Put that back to 20, and then we'll do, and you have to do it in order, so you do your flight plan first, and then you do your winds after. So you make sure there's no discos except for this one. Then you go init, wind request, next, init page
Albuquerque
2.
ground, Sky High 412 for the GA ramp off of Foxtrot, taxi with Mike.
And our numbers here are 58.9. And 27.9.
Senior 449 hotel
Block
standby 1
fuel was 6.3.
Sky High 412 Albuquerque ground, say again your position.
6.3, that will populate.
Foxtrot, adjacent to Foxtrot 1.
And then once that's done, we got plenty of fuel. We're going to go perp.
412 Albuquerque ground runway 21, taxi via Foxtrot, Charlie, Echo.
It's 500 AGL and for climb thrust, and then this is 200 for initial speed out of here.
Runway 12
Decision height for that approach is 100 radar, and then 2680 is 500 AGL. I just prefer 500, 1000 AGL for engine out. This is climb thrust. So flight plan is good. We need a return SID. We are at Salt Lake, so we'll say 16 right. So we're going to do second flight plan, copy what we got, come here to a waypoint, and then Salt Lake City, new destination, Salt Lake, arrival,
Romeo, contact port 1 approach
16 right.
35.
So that's in there. So second perf, second is highlighted. We're going to go to approach. So ILS 16 right is.
So 2854 flight, flight.
It's a Cat 3.
Heading, vectors ILS
So Cat 3 is
right
no
approach,
decision height.
4,000.
No decision height. The altimeter is 2960, I think.
Right there,
29.
2514 present heading, vectors ILS runway 10 right, descend to maintain 4,000.
60.
Present heading 4,000 for the ILS 10 right, heading 2514.
The temp
Senior 49er Hotel, go ahead.
is -2.
Perfect, thanks.
300
Romeo level 7,000, and
at
we'll be looking
4.
for the LDA Alpha into Pearson today from Buxom.
And we need our
4748
performance
Romeo.
for takeoff.
401 approach afternoon, expect that. For now, depart escape on direct Buxom. I'll see if I can get you there a little bit early.
We're going to come over here and we're going to
Okay,
get
we'll plan on
our
departing escape
takeoff
direct
performance.
Buxom 28 Romeo.
So we're going to go with Imperial and Salt Lake City. Grab our weather, and our takeoff weight is, I don't know, what is our takeoff weight? So we've got perf is 6382 65303 65303. So that is our takeoff weight there. And we're gonna go with 16 left for departure, so that's 12,000, heading 175. And everything is good there, so 155.
Descend and maintain 6,000.
Descend 6,000, 28 Romeo.
And 62 Celsius. Alright, 155 across the board is our performance numbers with the current weather. And we're going to flex, same as D rate, 62. And then we're going to go here. We are at Salt Lake City. And
Cherokee 2 Romeo, when able, proceed direct Buxom, descend and maintain 4,000.
Right.
Direct Buxom and descend 4,000, 28 Romeo.
That will give you your distance and bearing to the threshold of that runway.
Horizon 2514.
Turn on our fuel pumps, which are not required to operate, but it is required for cross feeds. Alright, so we are cleared up to 10,000. So everything is managed. Climb and nav are blue. So we can remove our fuel truck. So our
Hotel, thank you.
departure today is Xeon.
Tower, Sky High 412, holding short, runway 21.
Top altitude 230.
Correction 2514, 10 miles from Powell's, turn left heading 130. Maintain 4,000 until established on the local.
So we're going to depart heading 160, and then radar vectors to Hopdo.
130, maintain 4,000 until established, cleared for the ILS 10 right, Horizon 2514.
Sky High 412,
Alright,
Albuquerque
that's easy
Tower,
enough.
turn right heading 295. Runway 21, cleared for takeoff, wind 190 at 13, gust 22.
Right, 295 after departure, clear for takeoff, runway 21, Sky High 412.
Alright, so we are safe to drive away all these guys. And those guys are getting ready to get on out of here. So this acupressure thing needs to be in the green. It's connected to hydraulic. So is these doors. So you can close that door and that will pressurize the yellow, which will do that. So now you're safe to really count on the parking brake. Otherwise you'd have to have chocks, which we did, but we can remove them now. And we're gonna do an emergency gen check here.
San Francisco Grand American 2682, spot 5 with whiskey for taxi.
And we'll lower those lights and we'll clear out these cautions by pressing and holding the clear button for a second.
Sorry, 2682, San Francisco ground runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha, Foxtrot 1. Foxtrots, cross runways 1 left and 1 right at Foxtrot 1.
Left via Alpha, Foxtrot, we'll cross the ones at Foxtrot 1, American 2682.
Alright, all these lights are on, the strikes are yellow, which means the door is secure or will be able to be secured. And then we'll close that, give her a lock.
Would like to fly following to San Luis Obispo at 7,500, please.
So let's call our pushback.
Frequency 121.3, squawk 0133.
We're going to do delete and...
NorCal departure 121.3, squawk 0133.
Ground to cockpit, line acknowledged. Call me when you are ready. Ground to cockpit.
President 2514, contact tower 123.77.
Over tower, thanks for ground handle.
2514.
Get rid of them.
Sky 412, contact departure.
Departure for today.
Sky go Sam, and we'll clear the jetways.
Albuquerque departure, Sky High 412, 8,000, climbing 9,000, heading 295.
Sky High 412, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 11,000.
11,000, Sky High 412.
Sky 412 on this heading, join 263, resume all navigation.
We're pretty sure you said on this heading, join Victor 263, resume on nav. Confirm that for Sky 412.
Affirmative, you got it.
In at page 2, we'll update our fuel, so 6.2.
Portland Tower is in point, D514's ILS 108.
Okay,
2514 Portland Tower.
We'll leave it here, that will switch to the fuel prediction page automatically.
108, Horizon 2514.
Check our fires. Fires work. We are all ready. Actually, I'm not. I need to start my A cars. So let's do Salt Lake City, and we are going to Vegas.
And bypassed and inserted. Release parking brake.
Here, Allegiant 383. Passengers is 126. Altitude is 32,000, and I am 4535 for cargo, and we are using that flight plan today. Go ahead and start that. So we are ready to roll, so we're going to go ahead and do actually
7428 Romeo cross Buxa, matter above 3,000.
Clear to back up.
LDA
Yep.
Alpha approach into Pearson.
Do beacon light.
Okay, cross Buxa, matter above 3,000. Clear to LDA Alpha into Pearson. 28 Romeo.
Yeah, we'll crank on engine 2 here.
Denver parents, good afternoon. Solaris 882, information Google IFR to Salt Lake City.
Walker 390, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6. Polaris 882, Denver clearance, cleared to Salt Lake City Airport, Zimmer 2 departure, Changi transition, then as filed, climb via the SID departure on 126.1, squawk 5440.
Crank on engine 1.
Alright, we'll clear to Salt Lake City, Zimmer 2 departure, Changi transition, as filed, climb via SID. 26.1 for the departures. Today's squawk is 5440, Solaris 882.
Polaris 882, read back correct.
There's a timer 2682, short of 28 left for departure.
And Solaris 882, where do you park? Solaris 882, if you're at terminals, expect runway 25 for departure, or pardon me, runway, yeah, 25 for departure.
Disconnecting to 25, and we're at the Charlie Terminal, Solaris 882.
Roger. Walker 390, Albuquerque Center, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240, report leaving flight level 350. American 2682, San Francisco Tower, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind at true 290 at 20, gust 29er.
Alright,
28 left,
got
clear for takeoff, 2682.
that done. We'll go down here to door. O2 is off, but we got plenty. So we're going to turn the crew supply on. It's in the green. Give the mask a test.
2514, straight ahead, right turn on Echo 3, then Tango to the ramp. Monitor ground, have a good day. Echo 3, Tango to the ramp. Thanks, and have a good day. 2514.
Hand signal on the left.
27.3.
Monterey ground, take runway 28 right for departure.
Affirmative, that's good. 292 Mike Charlie.
We're 2 Mike Charlie, Monterey ground, runway 28 right, taxi via Charlie.
28 right, taxi via Charlie, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie.
Cherokee 28 Romeo, no traffic observed between you and Pearson. Reports cancellation of IFR, Mr. Broach airborne this frequency, or you can cancel on the ground within 5 of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency is approved.
28 Romeo, we'll call in over advisory 28 Romeo.
Salt Lake City. Get our current weather.
Albuquerque Center
Lima.
on 124.32. We'll see ya.
2432, adios, Sky 412.
3960, so everything is still the same. Trim is good.
412,
Let's check our controls here.
Altimeter 2971.
Speed brake, rudder. And we'll turn all this
Sky 412, I do have your request, and
stuff
report when you have the weather.
on. And we'll get these ready.
American 2682, contact NorCal departure.
See departure, American 2682.
That is correct. We are squawking 1515.
NorCal departure, American 2682, 3000 on the Westwood 4.
American 2682, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
And we can't exceed 230
Flight level
in the
190, American
climb.
2682.
Perf is still valid, obviously. So takeoff is good. And we'll just run through these real fast. Make sure everything is copacetic. That will be shutting down in a moment. Systems normal. Spoilers armed. Cabin is ready. Alright, let's push up and we'll get on our way. Let's see if I have steering. Salt Lake Ground, Allegiant 383 on the east side of the terminal, current with Lima, ready to taxi.
Allegiant 383, Salt Lake City Ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
16 left via hotel, Allegiant 383.
Monterey Tower, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie, holding short 28 right, ready for departure.
Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie, Monterey Tower on course departure is approved. Runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff. Wind 290 at 22 gust 30.
On course approved, runway 28 right, cleared for takeoff, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie.
Okay, we are at the airport. Download current airport. And let me see, external X-plane airport. There we go. Getting all sorts of credit on this flight. FS Economy and Allegiant Virtual. 19.5 is Tower, I believe.
American 2682 Oakland Center, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
Yeah, 19.5. Flown here the other day doing FedEx. This airport's pretty much shut down right now in the real world. I mean, not shut down, but this whole area is under construction.
292 Mike Charlie, contact NorCal departure.
Contact NorCal departure, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie. NorCal departure, Kodiak 292 Mike Charlie at 2,500, climbing 7,500.
Number 292 Mike Charlie, NorCal departure, afternoon, radar contact, Monterey altimeter 2987.
2987 from Monterey, 292 Mike Charlie.
Always have to go full length unless otherwise instructed, or you could always request an intersection, but if you don't request, you always have to go full length. Alright, auto brake max and departures 128.1, 28.1, and takeoff config normal. I'll let her Guests know we are departing. Landing light strobes
Thank you.
on. And we are ready. Salt Lake Tower, Legion 383, home short, 16 left.
Legion 383, Salt Lake City Tower, runway 16 left. Cleared for takeoff. Wind 340 at 4.
16 left, clear for takeoff, Legion 383.
King Air 49er Hotel, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
Alright, let's do packs off.
Approaching 16 left.
Do a rolling takeoff here.
King Air 49er Hotel, Salt Lake
On
City
runway
Center. Good afternoon,
16
descend at pilot's
left.
discretion to maintain flight level 240, report leaving flight level
50%. Engines are stable. Flex 62, SRS, airspeed's alive.
Approach Turkey 742 Romeo on
80 knots, cross-checked.
Jerry 28 Romeo, thank you. IFR cancellation received. Have a good day.
Thanks for your help. Update 28 Romeo.
Looking for rotate at 155. Coming up to V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear coming up. Gonna hold 18 degrees up attitude in the climb until 500, and then we're gonna go climb thrust. Climb thrust. Increase our speed to 230 knots. And we'll turn the packs back on. Spoilers unarmed. And flaps will retract automatically at 215 knots. I don't have to touch them.
Legion 383, contact departure.
Over to departure, Legion 383, see ya. 28.1. Take out those flaps. Salt Lake departure, Legion 383, climbing via the Zuni 1, leaving 6,300 for 10,000.
Legion 383, Salt Lake departure radar contact, climb via the SID, clear direct Hopto.
Climb via the SID and clear direct Hopto, Legion 383. Let's go. Hopto. And we're gonna want so top altitude is 23,000.
Denver ground, Solaris 82, information kilo coming out of the west side of the terminal on Charlie Sierra for taxi.
Have to be above 9,000 at Hopto, which we are already.
Solaris 82, Denver ground, you were expecting 25, correct?
Affirmative, Solaris 82.
Solaris 882, runway 25, taxi, kick off.
25 vehicle, Solaris 82.
Alright. do landing lights off. And we'll turn on the weather radar. I'll wait to hop though before I request normal speed. It's part of the PDC that I can only fly 230 knots initially, so let's see what happens. Salt Lake departure, Allegiant 383. Can I resume normal speed?
Allegiant 383, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Allegiant 383.
Allegiant 383, contact Salt Lake Center 135.77.
Salt Lake Center 135.77, Allegiant 383. 3577. Salt Lake Center, Allegiant 383, climbing via the Zuni 1, leaving 17,200.
Allegiant 383, Salt Lake Center, climb maintain flight level 320.
Climb maintain flight level 320, Allegiant 383. Alright, we're going all the way up.
American 2682, like step away for a few minutes.
American 2682, that is approved.
2682.
Don't need that. We're going to go to standard.
Walker 390, contact Albuquerque Center 124.32.
And cabin pressure is climbing, so we're good there.
Albuquerque Center, Walker 390, level 240.
Walker 390, Albuquerque Center, descend maintain 15,000, Albuquerque altimeter 2973.
2973, down at 15,000, Walker 390.
Let's put this on plan and push it all the way out.
Sky High 412, cross Dixon at 11,000, cleared RNAV runway 4, approach, report Wampy inbound.
Dixon at 11,000, cleared RNAV runway 4, report Wampy inbound, Sky High 412.
There's some serious storms at Las Vegas right now. I'll have to see how that pans out.
Or 49er Hotel, contact Salt Lake Center 133.25.
Contact Salt Lake Center on 133.25, 49er Hotel.
Although it's not raining there yet, so that's fine.
Salt Lake Center, King Air 49er Hotel, level flight level 240.
Go seatbelts to auto.
King Air 49er Hotel, Salt Lake Center, Roger, standby. King
Here, 49 Hotel, descend pilot discretion, maintain 14,000, the Evanston altimeter 2956.
Pilot discretion to flight level, to 14,000, and the altimeter is 2956, King Air 49 Hotel.
Hey Das, what's up, buddy? I'm just getting in some FS economy. I found an Airbus job that was in a reasonable distance for me to fly on PilotEdge. It's a little bit longer flight than I like to do, but I don't know. I feel like doing a long flight today. So we're flying from Salt Lake to Las Vegas. So we're going to be both the Western Expansion Pack on PilotEdge as well as the ZLA coming into Vegas right now. Vegas has a lot of thunderstorms and gusty winds and everything, so it should make for an interesting approach. Although that could clear up by the time we get there. Still got a little while to go. It's a rare thing. It really is. Vegas is usually just clear skies. Nothing ever happens at Vegas, so it's definitely something different. And I was also testing out the newly released PDC that PilotEdge has, CPDLC. So it's a little program that you download from the PilotEdge website, and you can get your PDCs now through that. However, I have found a bug with it, and it just got released today, so there's going to be bugs and programs that don't work with it 100%. But I found that FS Global Real Weather, that my weather injector, does not play well with that thing. So the way you can get around it is to just load up the sim and get my clearance through their program, and then once I write everything down, exit out of that program, then start my weather injector, and then it will be fine. But if you have the weather injector running and then you start their PDC program, it will kick the weather offline and it will not connect at all. FS Global Real Weather will not connect. I don't know if they're using the same port. Probably using the same port, but definitely there's an issue there. So I'm going to grab the log when I'm done with this flight and send it to PilotEdge support and see if they can come up with a workaround. The guy that actually came up with the PDC program is the same one that Toto he makes the Hot Start TBM. So he actually programmed, or at least did a lot of the work, I would assume, on the PDC program. So it's pretty cool. It's just another aspect of realism for PilotEdge that is like none other. Although if they could incorporate their PDC into this, that would be totally awesome. But that's not going to happen probably, because this is a different website which caters to PilotEdge, but it's not kept up by PilotEdge.
No traffic between you and Taos. Report your IFR cancellation in the air on this frequency on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequency is approved.
Wilco, we'll give him a call on the ground. Change to advisory. Sky 412.
Oh, you were saying rare to the all in-flight and PE area? Yes. Yeah, you're so right. Like, it's been probably over a year, or maybe not that long, but pretty close to a year since I've done an Airbus FS economy flight, just because all their flights are like 1,000 miles, and I don't do long distance flying. This one was like 300 something miles. So I'm like, it's about 100 miles more than I usually do. So my cruise is going to be a little bit longer than normal, but I'm also going full speed in the climb, where usually I don't do full speed in my climbs. Usually I do like 300 knots until I get to my top of climb, and then I go back to manage mode. They must use similar ports for the program. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because one was kicking the other off, so I'm going to try testing it out on Linux for Keith. I'll probably be up to that add-on developer integrate the new stuff from PE. Wait a minute. I'll probably be up to that.
The wind 0309er.
So are you going to troubleshoot it? Like, you know about this program? Like, did you have any part in the programming? And I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean there. But I'm going to be sending a bug report. No? Oh, okay. Number one, Linux version isn't out, but I'm going to be testing. Oh, I see what you're saying. That's right. You fly pretty much strictly on Linux. I remember talking to you about that the other day. So I understand what you're saying now. Once they make the build for Linux, then you'll probably be beta testing for the Linux guys. You mentioned wanting it to work in the plane. I then said it'd probably be up to plane developers to get it working in their add. Okay. Yeah, that's the problem with streaming. Is like the two-way communication is kind of difficult at times to understand. But yeah, I'm tracking with you now, buddy. Yeah, it would be, but this is actually like what I'm talking about here is strictly a website. MyFlightRoute.com has D-ATIS, right? So once you're in the website, then you can pull up any ATIS in the PilotEdge website. So you can do this on your laptop, you know. I just happen to have a browser in this airplane, which is why I can use the D-ATIS. But I know what you're talking about. The actual integration here for ATC com would be up to Flight Factor to include the CP, the
33.2,
clearance, pre-departure clearance, PDCs. You're right, it would be up to the developers. But I don't care when that happens. Their little program does work. It just doesn't work right now with FS Global Real Weather, but I'm pretty sure within a few days it will be ironed out because I'm not the only one that uses FS Global Real Weather for Windows. You're responding to your stream, but you've moved on. Yeah, that's how I be. I jump around a lot. Or I overthink, like I'm thinking what you're answering is just something totally different, so the message gets lost. It's the problem with stream. But then I've had friends of mine on my Facebook group be like, why don't you... Oh crap, the stupid sim just crashed. Holy crap, it saved itself. Nope, it didn't. Damn it! Oh well. Gotta love X-Plane. That's why you don't do long flights. Squirrel brains. It makes it fun. I've got a few that in my brain. Actually, I can probably restart the flight. Let me see if I can restart it. Let me first grab the... Let me get the log. Hang on here. Okay. And I'll come over here. Open that up. Unplug that. Plug this back in. All right, let me see if I can... Let's see if I can save this. I'm guessing not, but we'll see. Window. All right, let's see if I can do a... See if I can restore this. I don't have my fingers crossed, that's for sure. Flight factor, I don't know, it's just flight factor is so buggy lately. Yeah, I know, there's multiple things not hooked up. Something with scenery. I was fortunate though, because I've crashed others. Yeah, I don't even know what the crash is from yet, but I have a lot. When you have a lot of programs running, and flight factor is just, it's just sometimes you just have crashes. Plus, I used that other program, but I think I restarted the sim since then. I don't know, but this has a auto save feature, so we shall see. It might not work. It might be too far away. So let's see if I can do states, autosave, and let me get this thing to finish loading in the sounds. There it goes. And we'll do load autosave.
5.
Let's see what this does. And hang on 1 second. Let me switch this out. Okay. Let me put this back over here. Yeah, this is the good thing about the flight factor Airbus. It will come back on in a second to screen. And then I'll restart the weather program. And I got my A cars hooked back up. So now I'm just waiting for my weather to repopulate and we'll restart the weather. And then I'll reconnect to the network and see if that works. Alright, that was weird. I think I've lost my flight plan. Which waypoint is that? That is EHK. So let's do... see if I can get back on course here. Turn off the weather. Why is it not? EHK. Why is it not coming back? That's really weird. Autopilot's on. I don't know why this is not working. Let's go Max Pro, force weather reload. What if I do EHK? What if I do EHK, EHK? And then what? Kisno, EHK to Kisno. So yeah, so we'll get rid of that. We'll insert and then direct to EHK. Does that work? Yeah, that worked. So now we'll go to PilotEdge. Let me put this on BRB again. And let's see if this breaks it.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Nope, didn't break it. That's cool. I saved the flight, Das. I saved it. See which Enoch. Salt Lake Center, Allegiant 3D3. I had a disconnect. I'm back with you at flight level 320 by 80 or 40 miles from Enoch.
Allegiant 3D3, select Center, do have your radar contact again.
Roger, thank you.
412. Albuquerque Center, clear to the Taos VOR via the Taos VOR. Maintain at 1-2000. Departure frequency.
Do you need to tell PE or where you
squawk 55
or were you outside range? Now you're calling? Yeah, I was just making sure everything was hooked up before I called them before I called them again. But no, it's just like you just reconnect and take it from there like you would any other time.
Number 1 and ready for departure.
Everything else seems to be okay, so we're still getting credit through my VA and the weather's connected and everything. So let me look at the log, see what that says. Where is it? This application has crashed. It doesn't. It's probably.
Walker 390, taxi to the.
It doesn't have a
terminal.
Smoking gun in the log.
Foxtrot, Charlie, and
but
Alpha.
It looks like it's
Cross
probably.
Charlie, hold short, runway 26.
Hang on, I'm getting. Let me change this. It's looking like it's Traffic Global that caused the crash. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen with Traffic Global. It definitely happens with the TBM. But it just says application crashed. It doesn't show anything. The last thing to load was the flight factor ex Lua. So the flight factor may have done it, but
F1 Hotel, do you have an approach request into
I don't know.
Evanston?
Does your X-plane save mid-flight? Mine always plot me down in nearest airport. It's the airplane itself. It has an autosave. So every 5 minutes, this thing will autosave. And the tallest Airbus has autosave also. So it's really up to the airplane developer on whether or not that will work. So I had just remembered that this one has that autosave. That's how I was able to save the flight. Plus my ACARS, as long as I can get back hooked up to the sim within 10 minutes, then I can continue the flight and still get credit for the ACARS. In PilotEdge, they don't care as long as you just pop back in. You know, they understand disconnects happen. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's the airplane in this case that allowed me to come back in and save the day. And it saves to state. So everything that the airplane was doing, except for it had me kind of veered off to the left, but that might have been from the wind.
Walker 451, Seattle Tower, runway 16 left.
It saves everything else. So all the switches, everything is in the state that it was in when this autosave happened. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah. If you have the tallest Airbuses, they do exactly the same thing. And with the tallest, I think you can actually set how often it autosaves. I just leave it at the default, which is like 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes it will save wherever it's at, which is so helpful, as you saw.
Walker 390, cross runway 26.
It's like an inconvenience, but you don't lose everything. It does, it's like an immersion killer, but what are you going to do when you have a gazillion processes going on?
You in the field, approach IFR cancellation in the air on this frequency on the ground within 5 minutes after landing on 122.2. Change to advisory frequencies approved. Declared visual approach to the Evanston Airport.
Clear for the visual approach on the Evanston Airport, and we'd like to cancel the IFR now, please. King Air 49 Hotel.
King Air 49 Hotel, IFR
that
cancellation
failing?
Squawk and maintain VFR.
Oh.
Squawk and maintain VFR. Thanks very much for today. King Air 49 Hotel.
Bye-bye.
Back in the day, FS 2004. Oh my god, I don't even think I ever played that one. Saved, but not the plane state. So I would be in the air, but the plane would be dark. Wow, that would be the same thing with this. Like if you wanted to
Station 24 Whiskey Phoenix Ground.
you have to save a state on final approach to do it. If you use X-plane map, for example, you can set, 10 mile or 7 mile final or something like that, and then it will
Walker 451, contact Seattle departure.
it will throw the plane up in the air, but the airplane would be cold and dark, like you said. So, but you could go into, like this plane, if you wanted to practice approaches, you could go into states, and you can save a state, so you could name it, 5 mile final, and that way the plane would be totally set up for whatever you have it saved as, and then you just name them. So that's pretty helpful. I lost my so we go myflightroute.com, ATIS,
Walker 451, Seattle departure radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
PHP, and we're gonna go for LAS. See what our weather looks like. So they are current with Bravo at Las Vegas. And we're gonna go with 26 left. Winds are, let me see, 210 at 11 knots. Altimeter is 2948. Wow, that's really low. 2948. Um, 2948. Sorry, my wife just messaged me. Temperature is 7. Winds 210.
Legion 383, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
LA Center 124.62. Legion 383. We'll see ya. Come back to that. 124.62. Pop that over. Let me sign in and then I'll read what you said there. LA Center, Allegiant 383, flight level 320.
Legion 383, Los Angeles Center, hello.
Okay. So what was the wind? 210 at 11. Gusting to 19, so we'll just say 14 knots for our weather. And we've got
Over 905 Foxtrot Papa.
About 40 miles to go.
Las Vegas departure radar contact, climb via SID.
I got good enough at what I flew up to glide, start the plane, and get back on track. Oh my god. XP10 has those scenarios. No idea if XP11... No, it does. That's what I was talking about. I actually never... XP11 was my first... Well, it's not my first GA sim. Microsoft was my first one, but that was Microsoft 2000 Flight Simulator or whatever. Alright, let's get a wind upgrade here. So, wind data, wind request, and update. Get all that updated, perf, and altimeter is 2948. But yeah, XP11 has that. I'll see if I can bring it up. Seven, 210, 14, 210, 14, and second, we can delete that, and let's do Las Vegas. And we'll do RNAV 19 left. And via the CD4 via Lapin and second perf. The weather is the same, so 2948. Temperature 7. Winds 210 at 14. And MDA for that is
November 983 Sierra radar services terminated. Contact Del Monte Tower.
Approach, liner left, MDA.
You keep your code.
2640.
American 2682, contact LA Center 124.62.
So we are set from Kisno all the way down manually for that RNAV. So we are good either way. I'm going to reset my clouds. Yeah, let's
American 2682, flight level 370.
Where's
2682 LA Center.
Skymax Pro, force weather, reload.
Departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000.
Okay. Hey Gizmo, what's up, buddy? You missed it. I had a sim crash, but Das was here when that happened, and luckily I remembered because I have so many things going right now. I have FS economy, I have my VA going, and my Sim Toolkit Pro going, Traffic Global going. I had all those things going, so I almost lost the entire flight. But luckily, autosave saved the day, so I just restarted back at, up in the air and was able to continue. As long as I was able to do that within 10 minutes.
LA Center, hello, this is Citation 95 Fox Papa, crossing 14,000, climbing via the SID.
I need to tell him I'm at my top descent.
Climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, 5 Fox Papa.
Allegiant 383, descend via the City 4, arrival Vegas, altimeter 2948.
Descend via the City 4, arrival 2948, Allegiant 383. Alright, so let's do a check here, go through our ECAMs. Everything is looking copacetic. He had a sim crash, he hacked the world and got back in without missing a beat. Yeah, I did. I hacked the world.
30 Lima Alpha, turn right, heading 360.
I had like a complete crash to desktop, and I got back in the air with everything running within 5 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's like best case scenario for a crash right there. Alright, let's depart our altitude here. And the lowest we can go is, I don't know, where are we doing here? Come over here, we're gonna go star, we're gonna go City 4, and we're gonna 8,000 is the lowest.
1,300 for 1,2,000. Hotel Alpha, Delta Alpha, the LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 230, enable clear direct San Marcos VOR. Climb and maintain flight level 230, enable direct San Marcos VOR, Hotel Alpha, Delta Alpha, India.
LA Center, Allegiant 383, I've left 320.
Allegiant 382, thanks.
Alright, so let's come down here. We'll put this TCAS on below. He ignore me. Who ignores you? I said hi. Like tripping on a shoe while carrying cake, only to catch the flying cake as a hole in your mouth, but losing a bite. Right? Thanks, Das. See there, Gizmo? Das has my back. He heard me say hi to you. I may accidentally not answer someone if I miss them, because a lot of the times, like, on the little window I have the chat up, Gizmo's name is red and Das's name is in red. So unless I'm looking at the actual name of the person, if I'm just looking at the color, they look the same. Y'all look the same to me. Alright, so we are descending. And the weather at Vegas. Mc-Carran. It's not raining currently, but a lot of clouds, that's for sure.
Number 262 Bravo Charlie, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000.
Is different? What is different there, bud? What is different?
Number 0 Lima Alpha, join Victor 8.
Alright.
November 0 Lima Alpha, join Victor 8.
What was this ATIS again? It was Bravo.
American 2682 cross, goal at flight level 250.
And 48. That is the lowest altimeter setting outside of Hurricane I think I've seen. Oh, speaking of Hurricane, since I have you two guys here, I'm going to be doing a Hurricane run, a flight into a Hurricane. I'm going to buy the C-130 Hercules, which is the same airplane the Air Force uses for their Hurricane hunters. And I'm going to be flying into the eye, or I'm going to attempt to fly into the eye of Hurricane Michael, which actually destroyed my hometown back in 2018. But yeah, so I waited till I was waiting till after the hurricane season was over before I tried that, because I don't want to jinx my town again. But yeah, so I'm going to be buying the Hercules here soon, and I'm going to do a practice flight in it from Air Force Base to Air Force Base just to get familiar with the aircraft, and then I'm going to do a we're going to do a hurricane run, a hurricane hunt. So that should be fun. The red, is it? It's, I guess it is a little bit different. Looking at it, let me look at it on they look pretty close. Maybe I'm colorblind. 25.6. Alright, let's bring this to 48.
November 2 Bravo Charlie, turn right direct Poplar, resume on navigation. Number 2 Bravo Charlie, it's Poplar intersection. Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, contact LA Center 133.2.
It looks like a lot of the rain showers spread out. It's just a lot of clouds. But the TAT is fine, so
LA Center,
There's no icing to worry about.
Alpha, Delta Alpha India, level at flight level 230. Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India, LA Center, climb and maintain flight level 260. Climb and maintain flight level 260, Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha India.
Let me get this ready for, so LAS and there, and we'll go ahead and grab it, see if it's changed. Nope, still Bravo. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have ortho scenery for this part of the state. I have ortho scenery in the square tile around the airport, but that's it. I have custom scenery for the airport and the city. I just don't have ortho for, what is this, Nevada? Because there's like literally 2 airports in the entire state that I fly in and out of, and they're right on the border of other states that I do have ortho.
Number 0 Lima Alpha Roger, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Alright, finally this trip is almost over. This was a long freaking flight for me. Plus I was sitting here longer because I had to download that new program. That's the other thing too, Gizmo, and I tried out, is the PDC for PilotEdge. They have a new PDC program, but it's not compatible with FS Global Real Weather.
The GPS Alpha approach.
Yeah, this program still shows me flying, so that's cool. So I need to support a ticket with the log that I downloaded.
Do you want to go direct Pomona or something else?
Actually, I'll email myself with the log.
November 920 Lima Alpha, turn left heading 330, maintain 4000, and vectors to Goldie.
I'm going to have to do that afterward. Alright, let's plan 26 left here. We're going to go .26 left. Yeah, my experience with crash is it's I guess this is ortho, wherever the heck I'm at. But my experience with crash is it's usually Traffic Global that crashes the sim more than anything else, at least for me.
Number 42764, contact March approach 133.5.
Did any of you guys get version 5 of SkyMax Pro? You can see I'm still on 492. I refuse to give the owner of X Aviation any more money than absolutely necessary. And I haven't seen a single video or photo or screenshot that shows a big difference.
Contact Vegas approach 133.905.
133.905, Allegiant 383.
And center, citation 95 Fox Papa, requesting lower.
For 905 Foxtrot Papa, descend via the Disney for arrival.
Descend via the Disney for arrival.
Alright, we got Bravo. Las Vegas approach, Allegiant 383, descending via the city for leaving 10,100. I'm current with Bravo, request ILS 26 left from Preno.
Agent 383, Las Vegas approach at Preno, cleared ILS, runway 26 left approach.
At Preno, cleared ILS 26 left approach, Allegiant 383. All right. So Preno is how far away? It's 21 miles, so I got plenty of time to slow down. And we can take that down to, say, 4,000 and missed approach procedure. I gotta look that up too.
American 2682.
Max landing weight
50,
65.
128.45.
We are at 62.6. That's fine. And we'll update our perf here. So we're looking at 2948, temperature 7, wind 210 at 14. All that is good. And tower is 19.9 and ILS is 1115, so that's correct. And I need to get 19.9 for tower. Crank up these sounds. And elevation is 2,100. Minimums are 100. Missed approach, climb to 3,100. Then right turn to 7,000. To BLD, which is Boulder City.
764 radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
That's correct. Okay. And we're at 220 knots. We're going to go flaps 1.
Number 920 Lima Alpha, turn right direct Goldie, cross Goldie at 4,000, clear RNAV Alpha, correction, clear GPS Alpha, correct.
Turn right direct Goldie,
just go ahead and
clear GPS Alpha,
let that fly. Turn on the LS. And then I'll start the approach here. Need to add in some speed brakes, otherwise I'll never slow down. And we'll get the landing lights fully on.
In preparation for landing, adjust your seat backs so they are upright and stow your tray tables. Please turn off any laptop computers and stow them. Flight attendants will walk into the cabin with final time picking up any remaining cups and glasses from the service animals. We'll be landing soon.
And missed approach is 7,000.
Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha, advising back.
And we're going to do auto brakes low.
November 905 Foxtrot Papa, contact. LS Center 126.
200 knots, so we'll go flaps 2. And arm spoilers. Do gear down.
We're 905 Foxtrot Papa, LA Center, John Wayne, altimeter 2972.
Number 2 Bravo Charlie, contact SoCal approach 134.9.
134.9 2 Bravo Charlie.
Alright, I think I'm ready to land.
SoCal approach, here is 262 Bravo Charlie, level 4,000.
I don't have permission to land,
approach
but
after Santa Monica, fly heading 300, vectors Burbank Airport.
sure I'll get it here shortly.
2972.
Alright, approach and auto brake.
Santa Monica flies
Spoilers are armed.
Vectors 2 Bravo Charlie.
And we'll go to flaps 3 and we'll hold this up at 160 for right now. And we'll reset for 7,000, which is our missed approach. Landing gear, signs, spoilers, flaps. So apparently whatever state this is, it's just like a little square that's cut out in this area. But I have obviously have ortho for whatever state I'm flying over right now. And then I have custom Vegas up here, so I have something to look at.
SoCal, DBM 72 Chargers out of 2.5, climbing 4,000.
November 72 Charlie,
I'll wait until the airport gets within 5 miles. If I don't have a handoff to tower within 5 miles, then we're okay to request handoff. Got to give it to at least 5 miles before you request handoff if they don't give it to you first.
Legion 383, contact Vegas Tower 119.9er.
Las Vegas Tower 119.9er, Legion 383. And that's why you wait. 19.9.
Burbank clearance on departure, proceed on course southeast bound, maintain VFR out or below 2,500.
He's given a clearance.
134.2, squawk 7021.
On departure, on course
Jesus.
Southeast, altitude 2,500, departure
134.2,
134.2, squawk 7021, November 164 Delta Whiskey.
164 Delta Whiskey, read back correct.
Las Vegas Tower, Legion 383, establish a localizer 26 left.
Correction, Legion 383, Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 left, cleared to land, wind 210.12, gust 23.
26 left, clear land on Legion 383. You can tell the weather just updated there. Parachute is ready, and they give in just in time. I know, I was getting a little worried. I'm like, if I have to go missed because this guy is having to read back his clearance, just like you want to mention top of descent, and they immediately stated to descend via the plan. I know, right? That's twice today. It's good timing. Good timing. Alright, track IR. We are good to land.
Approaching 26.
I have my track IR bound to the end November key, so I can just switch between mouse panning and my track IR. It makes it really fast to go to like the back of the plane or whatever. Alright, 26 left, 10,500 feet of runway. Of course, the touchdown zone is
San Bernardino Tower, Skyhawk 136,
1,000 foot marker. It's 1,000 foot right there, so that's 9,000 feet, 500.
Delta Delta San Bernardino Tower, make straight out departure, runway 24, cleared for takeoff, wind 250.18, gust 30.
Minimum 100.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 24, 6 Delta Delta.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Alright, we're down.
Rocket Tower, Diamond 920, Lima Alpha on the GPS Alpha. It's going to be a missed approach. We're 3 miles outside of Goldie.
Reversers are green. Spoilers are out. We're slowing.
Alpha bracket tower, runway 26 left, clear to land, expect to publish next approach.
26 left, clear to land, expect to publish 90 now.
Go at Alpha 7. Brake fans on. APU coming online. Haven't flown this plane in a while. And we need to come up here. And we'll stop after the stop bar. And we'll go to the Alpha gates. Las Vegas Tower, Legion 383, off the runway looking for Alpha gates. 21-1.
Legion 383, taxi to parking, correction, cross runway 26 right at Alpha 7. Taxi to parking via Zulu and Delta, and monitor ground point 1.
Cross 26 right at Alpha 7, then Zulu, Delta, and we'll monitor ground point 1 on Legion 383. Alright. I don't see Delta though. Oh, I see it. It's up there. Okay.
Tower, Caravan 2506, 10 mile east. Request full stop landing with permission to
Lake Butter. Yeah, that was a little squirrely on the landing, but it was what was the landing rate? Did it pop up a landing rate? I didn't notice. I'm sure it was like 200 something, but it was all right. It wasn't my best, but there was a tailwind too. It was like a 9-knot tailwind.
Burbank ground, November 164 Delta Whiskey. Parked east of the fire station, ready to taxi.
Number 164 Delta Whiskey, Burbank ground, runway 33, taxi via Bravo.
See how the FPS drops to like 17 in this plane.
Golf, cross runway 8.
I usually fly the tallest airplane into here.
Runway 33, Delta Bravo,
but this was FS
Charlie
economy,
Golf,
so kind of had to do this one.
November 164 Delta Whiskey.
Hopefully I'll be able to end this flight. Alright, let's come over here. I'm going to take a shortcut.
John Blaine clearance, Cirrus 698 Mike X-ray IFR to Santa Monica, I-4 rating.
608 Mike X-ray, John Lynn clearance, clear to the Santa Monica Airport via on departure, fly heading 220, radar vectors Seal Beach, then as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 6,000.
Like hovering right at 20 FPS.
Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 7207.
The weather updated, so these guys are going to run me over. That's traffic global.
Mike X-ray, cleared to Santa Monica, fly heading 220, radar vectors to SLI, then as filed. Climb to 2000,
we're a fiery wreck now, huh?
Minutes, squawk one, or frequency 128.1, squawk 0727.
Kick this United guy out of here.
600 Mike X-ray, squawk 7207, rest of reback, correct.
7207, 698 Mike X-ray.
So this guy should disappear. Yep, he did. Alright.
Santa Barbara Tower, November 2106 Alpha, hold short runway 25, ready for departure.
November 2106 Alpha, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, cleared for takeoff, 1340 at 15 gust 2 tree.
Runway 25, takeover, number 2106 Alpha.
Alright, park and brake is on, APU is
Number
on.
920 Lima Alpha, roger, contact approach, 135.4.
Approach 90 Lima.
Santa Maria ground, November 110. Remember, mic check. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Santa Maria Ground, November 110 Romeo, transient parking, request start departure with information Sierra.
And we need ourselves a gate.
Number 211 Sierra Romeo, Santa Maria Ground, runway 30.
Guess it doesn't work on this one. That's alright. Let's see, we'll turn those off. And let's get credit. If it's economy, let's see if this works. That might not work.
Number 211 Sierra Romeo, runway 30, taxi via Alpha. Number 211 Sierra Santa Maria Ground.
It messed up my FS economy.
Say 211 on November 11 Romeo. Do I have the right call sign?
Correction, number 1 Sierra Romeo, sorry about that, runway 30, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, taxi to...
So FS economy, if you have a disconnect, it won't pick it up? Because I did start flight. Oh, that's BS. Here, let me finish that one at least.
Burbank Tower, November.
Disconnected.
Let's see what that does. Ah, stupid. Oh well. Oh well. It's still a fun flight. Just won't do it again. Alright guys, I need to head to the bathroom. Thanks for joining me, Gizmo. Mr. Das, we'll see you guys soon. I'm going to go take a break. Y'all take care. Have a good week. And I'll see you next stream. I'll do a random stream this week. But I'll be back for my normal streaming on Friday. What's fun regardless? Yeah, I don't care about that bus economy. It's only going to make me like $2,800, so I make more than that. And my little airplanes that I own on FS economy, so not worried about it. Was fun regardless, like you said. All right, guys, take care. Chase out.
Gas 4737, turn right heading 325 to join, clear visual approach, runway 35 left.
325 to join, clear visual 35 left. Gas 4737.
Southwest 3907, you're 4 from Chola, maintain 900,000 until established localizer, cleared ILS runway 35 left approach.
Maintain 9,000 until the Southwest cleared the ILS 35 left, Southwest 3907.
Right Southwest 3927, we're at 12.7, descending 11,000. Hello. Southwest 3927, Denver approach, runway 35 left. 35 left, Southwest 3927. Southwest 3907, use Gosh Free Company on frequency of Southwest 3927.
What?
Southwest 4737, maintain 170 knots to Diamond. Southwest 3529, tower 133.3, good day.
To the tower, Southwest 3529.
Delta 2225, reduce speed to 190.
Delta 190, Delta 2225.
Southwest 3907, speed 190.
190 knots, Southwest 3907.
Southwest 4716, reduce speed to 190.
Reduce speed 190, Sky 39. Or 4716.
Delta 2376, reduce speed to 190.
Delta 190, Delta 2376.
About 634, contact Denver Center 133.905, good day. Frontier flight 634, contact Denver Center 133.905, good day.
Turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 8,000.
Maintain 8,000, Skywest 4716.
Skywest 4737, contact tower 133.3, good day.
33.3, Skywest 4737, see ya.
JetBlue 494, Denver departure, better contact, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
South 3927, reduce speed to 190, descend and maintain 9,000. Alright, slow to 190 on the speed, then down to 9,000 feet, Southwest 3927.
One contact approach on 133.62, we'll see.
Southwest 21.
Skywest 5264, contact approach 133.62, we'll see.
6, turn left, heading 080.
Left, show it, Southwest 2376.
Delta 2376, descend and maintain 9,000.
Down to 9,000, Delta 2376.